Hi, this is Nikki, aka Kiwi Cruisette. I'm on a 48-state motocamping trip across America. I wanted to introduce the bike that I'm doing this epic adventure on. This is my Suzuki Savage, the big single, otherwise known as the Boulevard, the S40, or the LS650. So my Suzuki Savage is a 1996. I call her Sunshine. Let's see, what are we at? Oh, 44,500 miles. So we've done some stuff. We're done over 11,000 miles together. I absolutely love the cruiser style bikes. I'm not doing a ton of off-roading, although this bike got into this forest pretty good. Now, I've had plenty of people tell me I shouldn't be doing a trip like this on a bike like this. And I'm here to tell you, you can do a motor camping trip on any bike you want. It is not limited to the fancy bikes, the dual purpose bikes. You can do whatever you want with whatever you got. So comments that people will make to me about my bike, I wish they wouldn't.
Isn't this bike too slow for the kind of trip you're doing?
And I just tell them, look, her and I, we are scenic riders. We're not rushing anywhere. We don't really hit the interstates. We're not speed demons. We're not in a race. We really just like to take it easy and enjoy the ride. Sure, it would be a little smoother and a little faster if I had a slightly different bike designed for doing what I'm doing, but that should not hold anyone back. This Suzuki Savage was my daily commuter. Now, the reason I'm doing this trip is because I was laid off from my job. So I didn't have a ton of money to splash out on a really nice dual sport bike. Instead, I decided I'm gonna take Sunshine. Let's see how far we can make it together. And the good thing about her being, you know, an older, cheaper bike is that if something does happen, I'm okay with letting her go and getting another secondhand bike along the way. Let's talk about some features on the bike that make it better for long distance trips and moto camping. First of all, the windscreen. So this is an aftermarket windscreen. At first I thought, oh no, I don't want a windscreen, that's ugly. But let me tell you, on a long road trip, this will protect you from the wind and the bugs that'll hit you. In my opinion, this could even be a little bit bigger, but it does contend with my line of sight. So as in its current state, I have my eyes above the windscreen, and in windy weather, I'll duck down below it. All right, I also have some aftermarket fog lights. So the headlight is pretty weak. This here helps me to be able to really cut through when it starts getting dark. Cigarette lighter. So in here I chuck my inverter. This can charge up to 2 wall outlets and 2 USB, but I don't do that. That would be a lot for my battery. But the cool thing about having it on the handlebars is that I can monitor the items that are being charged. Long distance road tires. I have had to change my tires once. I actually had a blowout. My little Suzuki has an inbuilt toolkit, which I love. I supplement that with a couple of extra tools. I also have some hard cases. These biking bags are aftermarket and they lock closed, which I really like. It means that I can put anything in a secure place when I go off to do a hike, or I'll even pop my food in there sometimes when there's not a major danger of bears coming into the tent. In that scenario, I'll pop my food in a bag in a tree away from where I am. Because bears can get into hard cases. I also do have an aftermarket seat. This is a Corbin seat and it is amazing. This seat makes all the difference. I can ride all day and my butt is comfortable. I'm not numb. Everything feels normal when I get up off the seat. So I highly recommend investing in a comfortable long distance seat. And I really like the Corbin design. I also have a throttle control or cruise control. So what happens if I'm going down a highway and I want to maintain that speed, I'll just lock that into place and it will hold it. Now that'll save my wrist from cramping up. But to be completely honest, I don't actually use this feature. I get a little nervous. I like to be fully in control, and I find my wrist doesn't seize up, but plenty of people do use a feature like this to help them on those long stretches of straight road. So everything else on this bike is pretty much factory. I will say the gas tank is really small on this bike. I can do about 100 miles on this, which is why I carry my spare gallon on the back. This has come in handy a couple of times on the long stretches. So you'll notice here I've burnt my pants a lot of times on the exhaust pipe. In fact, these are my second pants because I've burnt holes all through my first one. It's user error, it's not her fault. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love her to bits. One thing I always do is give her lots of compliments. That helps her to feel good and keeps her running. I also do regular maintenance. She is not only a bike, she's also my home for the next however long. I mean, I have full conversations with her at this point. That's her, my trusty steed. Look at that beauty.